Okay, so if you've identified someone in your class that might have a hyper-auditory processing difficulty, so it might be where they're hearing their surroundings at a constant volume, so it might seem very, very loud to them, so maybe they're covering their ears, maybe they're making some loud noises, or maybe they just want to remove themselves from that room. Some of the things that you can help to do within a classroom is identify the areas of the class that are quiet. So maybe if you don't have a specific space, allocate a space where that is a quiet working area. So children can go there and work knowing that it's going to be a quieter environment, especially if it's a piece of work where the children can work together and talk about things and discuss things. That's a lot easier to be able to control if you're able to offer a quiet environment. Have ear defenders available, so some children like to be able to choose when they can wear their ear defenders. I advise that they don't wear them throughout the whole day. Try and choose times which you know they find most difficult, so maybe assemblies when you're in a hall and it's quite echoey, or maybe it's outside in the playground. That's for you to recognise with the children that you support. Try and give simple instructions. So rather than explaining the activity over and over again in different styles, explain it once, leave simple instructions, so maybe a 1 to 5, simple written instructions. You could do the verbal instructions as well, but support that with a visual. So support it with a series of visuals which that child can then revert back to, and it's not an auditory processing which they're going to have to think about. They can rely on just the visuals to prompt themselves. If someone might be hypo-auditory, so maybe they are humming to themselves quite a lot to try and create more auditory stimulation, again, go back to the classroom layout and recognise the areas which are quiet and which are not quiet. Make sure that that child is able to work in an environment where it's okay for them to hum, or it's okay for them to tap the table with their fingers. Another great thing that you can try is vibration. So cushions that vibrate. The way that we process auditory information is through vibrations, so maybe they could sit on a vibrating cushion. That will help to create more auditory information for their brain to process. Or it could be, you can get these snake vibrators which go around your neck, so they could sit on their chair with it round their neck. All of these things are very simple things that you can try and implement into your class. Don't expect them all to work every single day. See how that child is. Don't forget that everybody's individual, and don't forget that everything that we do is in response to our sensory information. So the children are always trying to communicate to you what is happening within their sensory world.